Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog softball with us, Coach Adam Kirkpatrick. And Coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Rob.
Congratulations on a big weekend, perfect 4-0 weekend here for the Bulldogs, and some important wins as you try to get in the GLIAC tournament.
Definitely. We talked a lot this week about the fact that we just had to leave nothing to chance. We had to get all 4 wins. That had been a goal for us the whole year, and we almost got there a couple of times, and we just couldn't quite get over the hump. But this weekend we played well all 4 games. So I was very, very pleased.
Certainly put yourselves in position here with 2 games left in the regular season to make the conference tournament. And I know an important goal is you have a chance to continue your season here in the postseason.
Definitely. When we started the season, we started a little slow. Didn't really know what our identity was, and just before I kind of get more into that, I just want to say how proud I am of our team. The strides that we've made, the progress that they have shown. We put a high emphasis on process and progress and just playing to our best level at all times. And I think we've done a great job of getting better throughout the year, kind of embracing some change, embracing some differences in the way that we do things, and particularly pleased with the way that we've played in the conference. Coming back from Florida, we made some changes to the lineup a little bit, put some people in some new places, and it's tough for people who have been successful sometimes to accept a new role or to accept some change in their process, and we've definitely embraced that. I couldn't be more proud of that, top to bottom for our team doing that, and so that's let us play better and better as the conference schedule has gone on. We've raised our batting average 20 points over the course of the conference season. A lot of other metrics have gone way up and against much better competition than what we faced earlier in the year. I'm super pleased with that, and it's put us in a good position to try to get into the tournament and continue building.
On Saturday, you hosted Walsh in a couple tight ball games, but got an outstanding pitching performance from Sam Bates in game number 1.
Yeah, Sam threw really, really well, but sometimes what gets lost in that, excuse me, is that our defense played better on that day than in the entire time I've been here as a coach, both as an assistant and as a head coach. We played errorless ball in 2 straight games for the first time since we've been here, and we've seen that trend really ever since we got back from Florida. Seen that trend. We just kind of went back to basics, got some things simplified, and Sam threw lights out. She hit her spots. She was as good as she's been all year for us, but the defense made some great plays behind her as well.
2-1 victory. You got the walk-off in the 8th inning, went to extra innings, but got the big play at the end to pull out the victory.
Yeah, we were hoping we could just move that runner over in that situation. We wanted to get the runner over to third. With 1 out, runner at third, pretty much anything can score you. And then we had a little mishap at first base. They dropped the ball, and we seized on it and got it done.
Came back in the second game, got a 3-1 win. Abby Highway comes in, did a nice job pitching, and again, another tight ball game, but you made the plays to get the victory. Yeah,
Walsh is that team, and I think I said this in one of the previous interviews, is that Walsh is that team that the record doesn't show how competitive they are. They are really, really a good team, and they just can't seem to get the win when they need to. But they played Grand Valley to really tight, low-scoring games, and they've done that all year. When you look at their record, you go, well, they're not that good, but then when you look at the way they play, that's a really fine softball team, and there were 2 wars there. We really had to go to bat.
Came back on Sunday, final 2 home games of the year, senior day, and certainly always a day that will be remembered for a long time, and got 2 big wins to keep this streak going.
Yeah, Lake Erie, a team that has improved a ton since last year. I complimented their coach after the games. They have come a long way. She's done a great job there. And really tough game in the first one. Had to fight and scrap and get that one out. Pitching was a little tired, but to their credit, both pitchers came in and threw really, really well and worked towards the good side of their stuff. And that's what it takes to be great at this game.
It was a 2-2 game, and you got a big run in the 6th inning, and able to kind of close the door from there.
Yep, got it when we needed it, and then tight defense and good pitching at the end sealed it for us.
Certainly came back in the second game. Bats kind of heated up. Got 8 runs in the second inning, and a big inning as you went on to a 9-3 win.
Yeah, it's when hitting gets hot like that, you tend to feed off of each other. Your confidence goes up, maybe the pitcher's confidence goes down, and so we had that big inning right there, and we know we're capable of that. We've done that throughout the season. We've just not done it consistently yet, and if we get to a point where we're doing that on a consistent basis, we could be really tough to beat.
Talk about the play of Abby Highway, obviously a freshman early. Talk about the strides she's made. Had a perfect weekend, 3-0 for you.
Yeah, we knew that Abby was going to be really good for us this year. We didn't know she was going to be this good, and if you go back and you look at her record, You know, it doesn't tell the full story. Abby has made huge strides and has thrown really well for us at times, and then had a game here and there where she's not been as sharp. That's just to be expected with freshman players. They're a little up, they're a little down. You know, the workload's a lot tougher at this level than what they're used to, and the intensity of the workload is a lot tougher as well. And so she's come a long way.
With the 2 wins on Sunday, obviously the 4 wins on the weekend, you finished 8-2 at home. Talk about that home field advantage that you've been able to establish here this season.
It's really noticeable that we're a better team when we're at home. But you know, that's most teams. You know, the challenge is to be great on the road. You know, the old saying that, you know, if you can get the split on the road, the sweep at home, you're going to be okay. Well, you know, our aspirations are better than that. You know, we want to start picking up those sweeps everywhere we go. But for our team, as young as we are, the 8-2 record has been great at home. Great crowd support. I mean, just totally thrilled with the support of the community and the university. A lot of people just coming out to watch us play and no affiliation with the team. You know, a lot of places you go, you get there and it's all parents and boyfriends, and that's about it. You know, and here we've got members of the community, just, you know, friends of our program who come out and watch every game.
Certainly had a big alumni contingent back on Saturday as well for some of the activities.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That's something that we want to establish more. It's something that, you know, with a lot of the turnover in coaching staffs through the years, the lack of stability there, those things kind of get lost. And so as we establish more stability and get some continuity in the program from the coaching side, we really want to keep building that. Hats off to 3 people on that. My assistant coach, Tara Nelson, headed that up for us. Hallie Utter and Katie Carlson, 2 of our seniors, who are no longer playing but are still much a part of the program, they sort of headed all of that up both days, Alumni Day and Senior Day, and did a phenomenal job. I could not have asked for better there. And special thanks to all of the alumni who came out and were a part of it this weekend.
Final 2 games here of the regular season this Friday down at Grand Valley State. Talk about what it takes to go down to Allendale and maybe get a couple wins.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Grand Valley's a team that was ranked number 7 to start the season based on their talent, and then just got off to a slow start, but have seemed to have gotten the ship righted. I think I said probably in one of the former broadcasts that I could see that happening with them, that as soon as they found their stride, they were going to be really, really tough. They're super talented. Made the College World Series last year. Certainly going to be in the mix for that this year. But we've proven that we can beat anybody in the conference, and we just have to go and play our game. You know, I told our kids yesterday that, you know, really if you get down to this series between Ferris and Grand Valley, kind of throw the records out. You know, this is as much about pride as it is anything. And we want to go down and get both wins and leave no doubt.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the perfect weekend for the Bulldogs. Best of luck as you take on the Lakers this Friday.
Thanks so much, Rob, and thanks for everything you and your staff do for the program.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.